Alright, so we're looking at this Homelite 360. I'm in the process of just doing a real quick inspection. I pulled the side cover and the muffler, or part of the muffler off, because I'm getting ready to pull into it and give it a good inspection. I can tell this part here is busted, this part down here, and whenever I pulled the spark plug out, it was only finger tight, so I'm guessing this saw probably is a no spark saw. I'm pretty certain that when the spark plug, usually whenever you pull a spark plug out and it's only finger tight, it's usually because somebody had, an issue of no spark and they just kind of gave up on it. But we're going to find out for certain as we go through here. But right now I'm going to do a compression test, see what kind of compression we got. That'll tell me how far I'm going to tear this down, which I'm probably going to tear it down really far anyway. But that's going to tell me how far, if I want to go as far as pulling the piston and rings and everything. So, alrighty, let's do a compression test. Alrighty, let's see what the compression tester says. Oop, I just hit the button. Let's give us another couple pulls. Alrighty, what do we got? About 140, a little over 140, I'd say. About 142 maybe. So we're good. It's a running saw. It'll pull with power. This thing, who knows how long it's been since it's been started, so the cylinder might be a little dry. But we can keep tearing her down now. Alright, I got a problem with the trigger. If I pull the trigger, it's sticking. Let's see if we can figure it out. I don't see what's causing it, but it's sticking. I'll have to, you see that? I have to push it back by hand. We'll see if we can figure anything out there. Feels like it's in the actual trigger. Like I feel like the clinking around is in here. Like something's causing resistance. So we'll have to pull that apart. I wonder what kind of condition the intake boot is. But the line is good and soft, not hard. It'll end up getting replaced anyway. But let's keep going. Take a look at that gooey mess. That's part of the intake boot. Look at that in there. I say that sucker's toast. Have to get a new one of them in there. So now I'm starting to second guess the spark plug issue, and something's telling me this might just be needing an intake boot. But we'll keep exploring and see where we end up. So here's the muffler. You can see here where it's broken. I might look and see if I can get a good replacement, just because. But I can tell you, I definitely don't like the design of this muffler, but it is what it is. I could build one. I mean, I have the ability, but it would take a pretty heavy modification in order to get it to work right. We'll see. I'll probably just replace it with an old used one, a good used one, or a new old stock or something. I have not looked in the cylinder yet. That's next. I can tell you the smell coming off this thing is one of the most rancid saws I've ever smelled. That old gas smell is just horrendous on this one. Let's see what the cylinder looks like. I like that. I don't see nothing. Nothing at all. Lots of carbon though. It's actually starting to flake off. So that'll need cleaned out. Let's pull it up and see what she looks like. I am completely fine with that. I see nothing wrong with that at all. No carbon scoring, no nothing. I'm happy. I might go ahead and do seals just because I always feel more comfortable whenever I go ahead and just do the seals. So I'm going to keep tearing it down. But I'm pretty happy with that cylinder, aren't you? Alrighty. I'll have to see if I can locate one of those, one of the bolts. But I just separated it. So let's see how it looks like on the intake side. A little crusty. Let's go ahead and see about pulling this off. Look at that boot. Not much left there, is there? Let's see if I can get this out of here enough. Oh yeah, gooey. Trying to get enough of it out of there so that we can see the piston on this side. Might have to use a screwdriver. I think the worst part of changing the boot is going to be cleaning up all the gooiness. See the piston? Let's give it a rotation here. If I can keep this out of the way. Alrighty. See what she looks like. Boy, I don't see no problems there, do you? Nothing. So, intake boot for certain, a new bolt. What else? We'll do a carb rebuild. And the trigger needs fixed. Good cleaning. But I haven't confirmed whether or not we got spark yet. I'll wait until the end to do that. I'll just kind of do that at the end, I guess. What else? Not much going on here. I don't have a bar. Well, I think I might have a 20-inch bar. I prefer 24-inch bars. I don't know about you. I prefer 24. But I might have a 20-inch Homelite bar here. Actually, I do have one here I'll use. What do you think? Think that'll make a good match? Yeah, we'll go with this bar for this saw. Yep. I think that bar will do just fine on this saw. Needs some attention though. I was looking at it, it needs ground something fierce, so I'll have to take care of that. I still want to pull the clutch off. I think the worst part of this whole project is going to be getting that gooey crap out of there. That's pretty much it. I'll replace all these lines. Pulse line, fuel line, there's an oil line too. I'll replace all that. But I'm sitting here trying to think of a way to test this thing. Can you see down in there? It's nothing but goo down in there. I might just buy a new one of these. It's all slimy. I'll do some research on that, see what I can figure out. I'm sure it's not going to be an easy part to find. And that coil is so unique, I'm pretty sure it's going to be difficult to find if it's bad. I have a feeling not many saws use this coil. Hopefully it's good. If not, I might have to redo the coil itself. You ever seen that done? Rebuilding the actual coil. I've done it before. It's very, very tedious. And I find if I can replace it, then I'm better off to replace it. I only redo them whenever I absolutely have to. But it is an option. I will tell you, this flywheel gave me a heck of a time. I discovered after I got it off that you're probably not going to be able to see it, but it's a little galled up inside there. It was definitely on there. Didn't want to come off. But this seal here is obviously, I don't see anything wrong with it, but I'm replacing it. Okay, so it's going to get new seals both sides. And this seal, I was playing around there, but something does seem to be wrong. This here seal, there does seem to be something wrong there. Just something doesn't seem right. It's extremely wet in that area. I've been rubbing on it, so you're not gonna be able to see it, but it was extremely wet. Something just doesn't seem right. Now I'm starting to wonder if this seal goes in from the inside. I wonder if it does. I'll have to look it up. I've never replaced a seal on this saw before, or one of these. So it definitely appears to be on that direction. So right there's the spring that goes around the seal. See it? And let me show you a new one. Here's a new seal. See how the spring's there? So this seal went on from the inside, or somebody put it on backwards. One or the other. So either it goes on from the inside or somebody put it on backwards. I don't know. I can't imagine the seal going on from the inside, but I'm going to research it and find out. I've never done one from the inside before. I've always put them on from the outside, like this, which will put that spring on the inside. So let's do some research here and figure it out. I wonder if it is supposed to be that way. I've never seen that before. If it is, well then, that means I'd have to disassemble it even more to put the seal on. So, we shall soon find out. Let's do a little research. But I guess I should do a little research and start ordering some parts.